It is the start of May 2021. I'm Dan from themeparknut.com and today I'm going to give you April's theme park news. Let's get cracking. So if you just watched March's theme park news, you'll notice the same shirt. What are you going to do? I filmed them back to back. Anyway, let's get into April's theme park news because there has been a lot of news in the last 2 months. Let's get into April. The big news this month is that the California theme parks have reopened. First, Six Flags Magic Mountain, then Legoland California, then Universal Studios Hollywood, and finally, on April 30th, Disneyland Resort reopened with a huge amount of fuss. A totally massive amount of fun, and everyone and their dogs out there taking photos. You can pick your bob and see a photo of them taking photos or talking to children right now on Twitter. With these openings, we've seen a couple of really interesting revamps of rides. The Jurassic World, the ride in Universal Studios Hollywood, came in with its new Indominous Rex animatronic at the sort of conclusion of the ride, which looks fantastic with the T-Rex that's there. So that looked really, really cool. There's also a bit of polish throughout the rest of the ride. We also saw Disneyland opening the new version of what's now called Snow White's Enchanted Wish. So if that tickles your fancy, check that out. Disneyland have also announced that their new land that's coming in California Adventure, the Avengers Campus, is going to open on Friday the 4th of June. So that's like 5 weeks away, not long at all. Disneyland have announced that their fifth key in terms of their theme park operations is now officially inclusion. Now this has been announced with staff internally like late last year, but now they've officially come out and said it. What it really means in terms of the outward facing of the staff of the parks is that they've had a change to the rules around the DisneyLook, which is sort of the style and physical appearance guide for Disney cast members. So with this change to the DisneyLook, they're now going to include gender-inclusive hairstyles and beards. They're also going to have jewelry and different nail styles and allow people to choose their own costumes. So not gender-assigned costumes. They're also allowing visible tattoos if they are appropriate, which is pretty unusual for Disney, but I must admit I think it's a fantastic thing that people who work in theme parks who aren't paid, basically are paid, right? They're paid very, very little. So they get a little bit more comfort and a little bit more being allowed to be themselves. So I think that's a fantastic change from the Disney organization. Universal Orlando has also been busy. They've extended their Mardi Gras celebrations again. They extended them in March to go into the middle of April, and now they've in April extended them into May. At this rate, we might be going till Halloween Horror Nights. Let's see. But yeah, so they've extended Mardi Gras, which is obviously going really, really well for them. They announced an official opening date for their Jurassic World Velocicoaster. It's going to officially open on June 10th, but team member previews have already started. So this ride is ready. This is not like Hagrid's where it was right up to the bone when they were going to open it. This thing's getting tested like crazy now for anyone working at Universal Orlando. So you can expect probably soft opening of that ride in the next 2 weeks, maybe even. If you do want to check out someone who has ridden the attraction, I suggest, if you don't already follow her, Lauren's Travels. She's got a YouTube channel. I don't know if she's got any Velocicoaster on there yet, but I'm sure she will. But Twitter, Instagram, I'll leave links in the description to Lauren's channels, but Lauren's fantastic. She's a Universal Orlando cast member again now. She's been rehired, which is hooray, awesome for Lauren. Because she had a long time where she didn't have work because, you know, pandemics and stuff. So yeah, check out Lauren's channel. She's, you know, getting to do all the good things about being employed at Universal again. So that's really, really awesome. Walt Disney World have also recalled some of their staff. In this case, the Festival of the Lion King cast has been recalled and have started rehearsals again. So the popular musical from Disney's Animal Kingdom is slated to come back mid-May, and like I said, in rehearsals at the moment. So if you like theme park musicals, which this is probably one of the best, yeah, look out for that. Epcot has announced a new shop, which got badly made fun of, which is called Creations. The name doesn't really inspire me much, but you know, it's going to be a standard shop. But they also announced at the same time that Club Cool is returning. Now, that's not just exciting because Beverly's coming back to the parks, but there's a lot of people that were very excited to hear that Club Cool's coming back, so that's a good thing coming back. Cedar Point in Ohio have announced they have a new general manager. Her name's Carrie Baldwin, and she's a 16-year Disney Parks veteran and has been involved with Cedar Fair in recent years, but also grew up around there and actually went to Cedar Point and worked there over summer as a younger person. So a fantastic hire for that company. Disney Tokyo. Oh yes, they've. I love everything in Japan at the moment. I'm loving because there's a whole bunch of Universal Studios Japan stuff with the Super Nintendo World that's opened in the last month. Tokyo Disney, they love to have a press conference and announcements of something. So they had a press conference this month where they announced some details. I use the term loosely, for their Toy Story Hotel. They announced that it's going to be called Tokyo Disney Resort Toy Story Hotel. Yep. Good name, strong name. And they've also announced that it will be open sometime in the next 12 months. So really no detail there, but yeah, look, we've got an official name, the Tokyo Disney Resort Toy Story Hotel. And speaking of hotels, Universal Orlando is reopening another one of their on-site hotels with the Sapphire Falls Resort, welcoming guests back from May 18th. So things are largely returning to normal in the US as the vaccine kicks in, which is a fantastic sign for sort of everybody, I think. Yeah. Leave a comment in the section down below. What has excited you this month? What are you looking forward to in the next couple of months when we get the Velocicoaster and all sorts of things happening? Leave a comment with your thoughts below. Thanks for watching my April 2021 news update. I promise May won't be as late as March and April have been, and I may even be wearing a different shirt when I record it. So tune in for that. In the meantime, you can check us out on Twitter at ThemeParkNut, on Instagram, ThemeParkNut Insta, or our blog is themeparknut.com. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, cheers.